Hello, this is Andeshman from the Pursuit of Business. Thank you for watching this video. And if you want to get anything in life, if you want to achieve anything in life, if you want to want to get a better relationship, if you want to change your relationship, if you want to change your personality, if you want to change your mindset, if you want to change anything in life, if you want to change your financial, then watch this video to the end, and I am really going to explain to you, and I am going to give you the tips and points that it really helps you to bring changes, to bring new things in those parts of your life that you want to bring change on. The first and most important things that I'm going to share in this video is take responsibility and be responsible for your life. When you take responsibility, when you are responsible for your life, that is the moment, that is the time that you have changed, my friend, that you are no longer the guy who were yesterday, and you are no longer the person who were yesterday, and you are no longer the person who start watching this video. Because when you think about this idea, when you think about these things, that I am responsible if I failed to that business I started last year, if I failed that one, I am responsible because I didn't take it enough action. If I failed that relationship, I am responsible because I was not caring about the relationship. I was not studying about the relationship. I was not appreciating my partner about the positive points that he or she had. So then I am responsible that I failed on that relationship. If you say I am responsible that I failed in a school, I couldn't get a higher degree in education to get a better job, to get a better position, to be a better person. I am responsible. It means you are responsible that you couldn't get there. Never complain about anything. When you say, like, let's say you failed in a business, don't complain about, like, oh, the government, like, increased the tax, or the government increased, like, whatever the cost of oil or the cost of whatever, that I was not able to get enough profit to continue my business. No, you are responsible. Because if, let's say, there was something in the business that the government changed it, maybe your business was in a good area. Let's say you had a restaurant in a good place that the people were going and passing there, you had a lot of customers there. But once the government changed that place, that street changed from another place, you lost all the customers. Never complain, okay, about, oh, the government changed the street and then I lost the customer. Never complain about this way. Instead, think, okay, I'm responsible. If no matter how much big change come in my life, I'm responsible. If the government changed the street, if those partner didn't act it well, I'm responsible because I didn't take these actions. If the government changed the street, I didn't think it a hand before that okay, it is maybe time that I have to move from here in a better place, in a good place, to have even more customers. So always, my friend, you're responsible for what's happened in your life. When you get to this point that you realize that you are responsible for all this failure in the past, that is the moment, that is the time which is really have a congratulation for you, because that is the time that you get responsibility of your life. In all the success, in all the self helping or self improvement area, the most and base and fundamental things is like being responsible for your own thoughts, for your own action, for your own behavior, for your own life. When you are responsible for all of this, that is the time that you are start to being creative. You start to find way, you start to find solution, you start to find people to help you, start to find partner. So always, if you are responsible for your life, that you will really be bring a big change in your life. Because most of these people who didn't get anywhere, who are regret when they are in their deathbed, There are those who always pointed to the others, not even to himself. If they were pointing to himself that I am responsible, if I couldn't get to that business, if I couldn't get to that place, if I couldn't get to be the boss, if I couldn't get to be like whatever, the CEO of the company, they always say, okay, there was someone, they didn't let me to be there. But instead, if they once they said, okay, I am responsible if I couldn't get there, I am responsible. If they were doing that, they will never be regret on their deathbed. So I want you to not be one of those guys who be regret on their deathbed, and then the action you never took, the relationship that you never try to change it, the fear that you have never gone out of that. So never be one of those guys who are regret on their deathbed. So this is like really important. I mean, if you are someone who was already working in yourself, already was trying to improve your character, your personality, maybe you are in a level that you can understand this, taking responsibility, and then you immediately start taking action and understand that you have to take responsibility with your life and you change. And I congratulate you if you like really can understand it with your holy heart, with your holy body, if you can understand these things. But if you couldn't understand like the responsibility, I know you understand the meaning of responsibility, but it is another level, it is another steps that you be able to understand. Taking responsibility is the most important things. But if you couldn't understand it, again, then I will congratulate you because you heard these things, you know now, and for the future, you have the map that you know these things is like taking responsibilities in our life is very important. So you have the map already, and when you are gradually changing, when you are gradually learning, when you are gradually changing your mind, when you are gradually uh, changing your character, your personality, you start to realizing that you're responsible for your life. So it is really important to know it beforehand that you're responsible for whatever happened in your life, no matter what. There is no one responsible, not your parents, not your wife, not your husband, not your sister, not your brother, not your neighbor. None of them are responsible. You are responsible for all those failures that you had in your life, and you are responsible for the future. And never blame yourself for the past failure that I was failed. No, use them as a fuel, and then try to make the new things happen in your life. So thank you for the watching this video to the end, and I really appreciate you for the watching this video. If you like the video, give the thumbs up. Until next video, have fun, my friend.